Hi everyone, it's Micca Evans, and I am here today to talk to you about eggs. Dr. Jaime talked specifically about eggs. I am going to show you the different eggs as we crack them and compare them and see that color that we're talking about. When you go to the store, I had to go buy these because I get them from friends, I trade them, I get eggs from the farmer's market, but I had to go buy some of the least expensive, non-cage-free, non-pasture-raised eggs that I can get. So I've got those here, and then I've got farm fresh eggs from friends who I swap stuff out with them, and then I actually bought the store-bought pasture-raised eggs. There's a handful of different brands that you can buy at places like Whole Foods and Natural Grocers and Sprouts. So I picked some of those up so that we can compare and you can see the difference in the yolk. So before I forget, the farmer's market is a great place to find eggs. I'm not sure that Paola's has started yet. If anybody knows, please put that in the comments because I highly, highly recommend checking out the farmers markets. But I do know that Lewisburg has theirs going on, and it's called the Nomad. They have some different names. They have a couple different groups that are doing the farmers market over there, but they meet on Saturday mornings in Lewisburg from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Almost every vendor over there has eggs. So it's easy to find eggs. And like Dr. Jaime said, oftentimes your neighbor has eggs. There's even a few people in town that have a couple chickens and they have eggs. So just check it out, find them, because you're gonna get the best quality that way. If you've done any research or listened to any of the documentaries about animals and the meat that we eat, it's awful to see how the chickens live, and not a big food advocate or an animal advocate as far as anything other than the chickens should be able to walk and support their body weight. And these chickens that you get from the cheap eggs that you buy in the store oftentimes cannot even handle their body weight. They don't see the light of day. They don't get out into nature and see bugs. They are literally in a cage and don't ever have any type of a life. So that makes their eggs very minimally nutritious. So the whole point is the nutrition is so much better in the pasture-raised eggs, the farm fresh eggs, from the chickens that see the daylight. They are out in the dirt, they're foraging for bugs, they are foraging for their food, and they eat less of an inflammatory diet. So that's our goal. That's why we're talking about eggs and how they're so important. But I just want you to see the difference. So I'm just gonna crack an egg. I've got the least expensive, not so good eggs from the store. And sometimes you'll even notice by the shell will be really thin, and this one is pretty thin. So I will kind of try to show you. Does it even look, I mean, it's yellow for sure, not orange. So the next one is a farm fresh egg from a local farm that sells their eggs and produce at the farmer's market in Lewisburg. And so now that one is a lot better. And the shell was a lot harder too. You can see the pale color compared to the farm fresh egg, the paler of this one here. Now this is the one that's specifically pasture raised, and we'll see the shell is really nice and thick, and I might break it here. And once again, you can hardly tell the difference between the farm fresh egg, which is right here, and the pasture raised egg, which is right here. Very similar in color. And then let's look at this ones that's not cage-free, not pasture-raised. See how pale? It's like a canary yellow, and we're going for that orange yolk. There's just so much more nutrition. So I just wanted to show you the difference today. There is a difference. So really see what you can do, and you could even do this and compare cage-free eggs. Just like Dr. Jaime said, there's not a lot of regulations, and there's a lot of loopholes in how they name their cage-free, and it could be cage-free but still never see the light of day, but it's not in a cage, so it's cage-free. So you just have to be careful. That's why when you see your neighbors and you see their chickens out running around outside and they're not in this tiny little coop all the time, you know that they are going to be better quality eggs than most of what we can buy in the store, and definitely these ones that oftentimes they would sell at the grocery store for 99 cents. There's a reason. So just wanted to show you how you can see the actual difference in these egg yolks. That's what I wanted to share with you today. So go out and find those farm fresh eggs, and check out the farmers market. I highly, highly recommend it. They are selling plants right now. They're selling eggs. There's vendors that are selling pasture raised beef. They have chicken. There's lots of options. So anyway, I hope you'll check it out on a Saturday morning in Lewisburg. And please, if you know of any other ones locally, put those in the comments, because I highly recommend the farmers market. Of course, there's the one downtown Kansas City if you get up there too. So anyway, happy Friday. Have a good day.